guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Luminate Sims and I am so excited because this is my very first news video on this channel and it is on the Life and Death expansion pack in The Sims 4. I think this pack is going to add so many new features to the game that the game lacked or that you needed mods to use, such as funerals. So I am super excited to have those actually in game and not having to go through the hassle of downloading the mod to use it, because those mods, I love those mods, but sometimes they can get a little annoying with all the updates that the Sims team goes through. So I believe we already have the official trailer for this expansion pack and we are waiting on the gameplay trailer, which is coming out next week, and I am so very excited to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and record this video today and 2 videos on my current Let's Play, so let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so starting off, I headed over to SimGuruBat's Twitter page and they updated their new icon. It says new icon, who's this, with the skull emoji, and this sim is literally just the cutest sim I've ever seen in my entire life. She looks like a vampire, and that's something that I am super excited for with this pack, because this pack is Life and Death. I'm hoping that they're gonna add more depth to the vampire occult, because like I feel like vampires just make sense to me because they're on like the brink of like life and death, like it's somewhere right in the middle. So having more depth to the vampires as an occult would be amazing, because I do feel like the occults in the game are very lackluster, and because of that I haven't really played with them all that much. So having something that adds more depth to them, or even just a new expansion pack that I could potentially play with them more and have it make sense, would be so amazing. So I am excited about that, and I'm thinking of doing a vampire based let's play. However, I am leaning towards this let's play being kind of my generation's let's play, so I think maybe a mix of both of them would be healthy. Alright, next I'm on Sim Guru Morgan's Twitter page, and it's a picture of the Grim Reaper with an urn and a tombstone outside, and she said, you know what I also realized is odd about this screenshot? The urn is outside. Weird. So as you guys know, when a sim passes on, if the sim passes inside, it's an urn. If the sim passes outside, it's the tombstone, and vice versa. But with this, it's looking like maybe the players will actually have a choice of whether they want to do a tombstone or an urn for their sim. And then as you can see, instead of just the lackluster normal tombstone that they've been giving us for literally ages, we have a mermaid on it, and this one's decorated with like little mermaid tails and scales too, with a little seashell on top. It's so cute. So I'm wondering if these are specifically going to be for the mermaid occult, or if any normie sim can use this when their sim passes away. I would absolutely love if anyone could use this. I think it adds so much more to the game knowing that we can decorate how the sim was. I think it would give the sim that passed more personality rather than just the normal tombstone that we get with base game, that, like I said, that we've had since literally ever. But also going back to the whole vampire conversation that I had on SimGuruBat's page, I think that this game, that this expansion pack would add some more something to the occult sims, because she just updated her profile picture to a vampire sim, or what looks like a vampire sim, and now we have a mermaid sim. So maybe there is going to be an update, a base game update with the occult, which would be absolutely amazing, and I'll get into that a little bit later. And then again from Sim Guru Morgan, we have this art is amazing, but also if he was nervous subject when he lived with the Beakers who were experimenting on him, who was he before? I bet he even had a real name. So we do know that nervous subject is one of the new townies that are coming in the Life and Death expansion pack. He is a Sims 2 sim, and I am so happy that they finally put him into the game, because his story is definitely interesting. There's rumors that he is the son of the Grim Reaper, so I am so excited to see what his personality is like in The Sims 4, and hopefully it's not as, I don't want to say like boring, but like Bella Goth in The Sims 4, I feel like she had so much more lore to her in The Sims 2, and I know like we've discussed the potential of Sims 4 being like a quote-unquote alternate world, but I don't know guys, we're just gonna have to wait and find out. Again, on Sim Guru Morgan's page, page, we have, I can't wait for everyone to see all the variants of these swimsuits. They fit the macro I don't know how to say that word trait so well. They're my new favorites. Okay, new favorites after that gnome one. So this sim is wearing a swimsuit and it looks like this is gonna be one of the new Create a Sim items that I am so very excited for. Like, look how cute this is, guys. Like, she's wearing like a little shawl and it looks like it almost wraps under the torso area and then comes back up, and then there's like a little bow. So I wonder if this is gonna be available just for swimwear, or if I could potentially put like some shorts or jeans on with it for a hot like summer outfit. I think this swimsuit's so cute, so I'm so excited that we got more swimwear. I feel like that was lacking. I mean, they released the swimwear kit that gave us more swimwear, but I was super disappointed with that kit because I feel like that was something that could have been included. I feel like all of the kits are something that could have been included with expansion packs or even just a base game update, and we definitely needed more one pieces in the Sims, and this is just so cute. I mean, the detailing right here, the little bow, just like everything about it. I love this swimsuit. Next, we actually have a post from Tinkerbell, but Sim Guru Morgan reposted it. Tinkerbell said, I went through the blog post for the new Life and Death expansion pack and did a breakdown on all that will be coming in this new pack. I honestly think this expansion pack is worthy. And then Sim Guru Morgan replied and said, there's even more than we listed. I also can't wait to talk about one particular thing coming with the base game update that I don't think we've mentioned yet. This is what I was talking about, coming with the base game update. I think an update for the occults is much needed, like a refresh for the occults. We've got a refresh for Die Now, for pretty much everything, and I feel like this is the one pack that needs a refresh. But my only question is vampires, mermaids, werewolves, and spellcasters. All four of those came in all different packs. So are they gonna refresh all four packs? Maybe just the mermaids because of the quote-unquote potential Easter egg with the mermaid gravestone and the mermaid urn, or maybe just vampires, because again, with a Life and Death expansion pack, I think it would make sense to include vampires in that. But as for the new features that are coming with this expansion pack, some of these have already been confirmed, but I thought I would just cover it. So we have new lot traits and aspiration skills. We have a ghost historian aspiration, a ghost whisperer reward trait, a hallowed grounds lot trait, and a thantology skill. I'm not sure what that is, but and then as for the 3 new traits in Create a Sim, I don't know how to mention that, I don't know how to say that, but we have that, and then we have Chased by Death and Skeptic, and then our new death type is Death by Murder of Crows, which we already knew. And then we have grief types, which I am so very excited for, because I definitely feel like when a sim passes in the game, their family or their friends or whoever was around at that time, they're only sad for like 2 or 3 days, and then it's almost like they forgot about it. And I know that there's no memory system in The Sims 4 without mods, and that's something that's already been discussed, but having something such as grief types again could add so much more personality to that death for the people that are still living. So the grief types are denial, holding it together, anger, and blues. And something that I love is that the grief type that a sim receives is based off of their traits and their relationship with the person who died. So not only will you not get to choose what grief type that sim experiences, which I love for storytelling purposes, but it's based off of their personality. So every sim is going to handle something different. So there is definitely some great storytelling opportunities here. And it says grief will have its own set of behaviors for sims to navigate and normally takes hold after the mourning period has ending. So there is still that mourning period. I hope they made it longer than 3 days. It's not that I don't like my sims being sad, but 3 sim days when like someone important to your sim just died just seems a little unrealistic to me, and I'm a very realistic player. I like realism. So I hope they extended the mourning period just a little bit, or at least added something that after the mourning period's done, that, you know, your sims would remember. With the whole funerals thing, I also hope that maybe that's something that would help your sims grieve and get over their grief type faster. faster, but we're just gonna have to wait and find out. Last but not least, we have wills. Sim can create a will at the town hall in Crow's Crossing via the computer or the Family Day Festival. So we are getting a new festival. Festivals were originally announced with the City Living expansion pack, and after a while they kind of just got boring. So I'm so glad that they added a new festival, and then Sims can assign heirlooms to specific individuals, leave personal notes, set emotional reactions for loved ones reading the will, specify how they want their remains to be handled, make funeral planning requests, and designate other Sims to care for their pets or children. I absolutely love this. Again, for storytelling purposes, this could be great for siblings. Maybe someone got written out of the will. This expansion pack is so well done and has the potential to be so much, and I hope it's everything that it has the potential to actually be. Last but not least, we have the new merch that was dropped on shopthesims.com. It's the Grimm and Company, and as you can see, a lot of things were actually sold out already. Like this really cute Grim Reaper plushie. I love this plushie. It's sold out already. So is the Bonehilda shirt and the Everyday Reaping shirt. With the Bonehilda shirt, I really hope that Bonehilda is a character that's coming back. I don't know if that's confirmed yet or not, but the shirt says, "Are you a lazybones specializing?" and then it's Bonehilda. So I don't know if Bonehilda is a very famous character in the Sims franchise. So I don't know if they're just doing promotion for Bonehilda because everyone loved Bonehilda. Like everyone loved Bonehilda. Or if she's coming back as not necessarily the character, but as the maid. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. I miss Bonehilda. And then we have this hoodie that says, "All my friends are dead." We have a keychain and a pin. So that is it for this news video, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.